Okay, so faith. Faith is a settled trust or confidence in something or someone. Faith is activated when it is represented in your heart, your mind, and your mouth. So basically, with this type of prayer, the first type of prayer is prayer with a goal. You're trying to change something in the world. And essentially what's happening is that you're trying to bring something over from the spiritual world to the physical world. Or at least you can think about it this way. When I give some of these examples, it's not because it's a perfect example, but it's a good way to think about it. If you just you want to picture something in your mind, it's a good way to think about it. And a good way to think about what's happening with faith is that you have a spiritual world and you have a physical world, and you're bringing things over from one to the other. So if you wanted to picture it in this room, we're in the world right here that we're living in. And say on the other side of that wall is the spiritual world, which is God's kingdom. And those doors are closed. That's God's kingdom over there. The Holy Spirit things, spiritual things are over there. And on the other side here, outside of that wall, is the devil's kingdom. He's over there. Now, he can't get to you because of the wall. And I don't want to say that the Holy Spirit can't get to you because of the wall. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more. What I don't want to say is that the Holy Spirit can't do something unless you apply faith to it. The devil can't do something unless you apply faith to it. The Holy Spirit possibly could do something even if you didn't apply faith, but I wouldn't count on it. Okay, so you have the Holy Spirit over there, you have the devil on that side. The way that things come through that wall is by faith. When you apply faith to the situation or the thing, it comes through. You have to walk over and by faith open the door and let that thing come through. So if the Holy Spirit's there and he wants to bring, say, peace into a situation, you have to go over and open that door and let peace cross over into your experience. Whatever you apply faith to will be active. As soon as you stop applying faith, it immediately loses its power. You remember when Peter was walking on the water? So they're in the storm, and Jesus comes walking along in the water, and Peter says, "If it's you, Lord, ask me to come to you on the water." So Jesus says, "Okay, come." And Peter gets out of the boat, and he starts walking on the water. Power was coming, supernatural power was evident there. It was coming over from the spiritual world and allowing him to walk on the water. What happened as soon as he lost faith? He began to sink. That power was cut off instantly. It's the same way with us. The Holy Spirit has things for us. But unless we apply faith to it, we will not receive it. It cannot get past that barrier. And the problem that occurs with us is that oftentimes we have more faith in what the devil's offering than we do in what the Holy Spirit's offering. The Holy Spirit is saying, "I have peace for you. Peace is appropriate for this situation." And the devil's saying, "I have fear." And you think, I think the devil's right. I trust more in what he's saying than I do in what the Holy Spirit's saying. And so what do you receive? Fear. And as we were saying up there is that faith is a settled trust or confidence in something or someone. It's a settled trust or confidence. And it's something that we do every day with all kinds of things. What I'm saying is that faith is a very natural thing for us to have in all kinds of situations. It's not that we really know anything about anything, but we have faith in it. We have a settled trust in it. And what we want to ask ourselves is, who do we have a more settled trust in? Is it the things from God, from the Holy Spirit? Or is it from the devil? And a lot of the time, we are bringing things over, spiritual things from the devil, because we are putting our confidence and our trust in them.